So welcome to Raleigh.
Yeah, Raleigh.
Thank you.
These folks treating you well?
Yeah, it's been great, yeah.
It's crazy out there on the floor. I can't even like walk through the floor. I know you guys can't tell. This literally goes all the way back to that back wall that you can't see. There's just people everywhere spilling out here.
We see you back there. We don't love you any less. We love you.
I mean, with all the other noise and comic, movies and this, that, the other, did you expect this?
Yes, because Raleigh shows up.
But with Superman and Batman and Spider-Man and all the other things out there, and there's the Flash, and it doesn't necessarily scream, all the way at the top. So to have this fandom that has supported you and over the past decade?
Yeah, plus, yeah.
Is pretty incredible.
No, yeah, I always talk about. I think I naively assumed we would be a hit.
Very different levels of approach when it came to our Grant's like, I'm amazing, and I'm like, you're fired. Show closed, show canceled. And I went into it going like, we'll be literally Berlanti, who ran the whole thing. We were both like, we'll be out in 7 episodes, like we'll be canceled. And he was like, no, we're gonna be a hit. And he was right and I was wrong. So that's lovely.
Were you guys comic book fans while you were growing up?
I didn't read comic books growing
Okay.
up, but I was a big fan of the genre. Like,
Right.
I've always been a huge, I think most people know, a big Superman fan since I was a little kid. Mostly, Christopher Reeve was, my earliest hero. I watched a lot of the animated stuff, the cartoons, and but I didn't read a lot of comics growing up. So I just kind of read as much as I could once I'd been cast, and and there's a lot to read, that's for sure.
There's a lot in the canon.
Right.
Yeah, I was a Batman guy, and but I, like Grant, just wasn't as knowledgeable. Didn't know how much of the all-encompassing Flash stuff was. So it was an education for both of us. It was great, though.
Tom, do you feel that not having a character that was based on a previous book, you were fortunate enough that you were able to put your own spin on it without having to live up to somebody else?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't following in Christopher Reeve's footsteps, So, playing, there's only so many arch villains to go around, like the Joker to the Batman, Lex Luthor, Superman. So, to be for Flash, the Reverse Flash, it was, I think more than anything, I was just grateful for that opportunity. You don't go into it going oh, I'll get to put on a cool super suit one day and get to be playing off an iconic character. So really, gratitude is the sort of the main thing.
Super suits aside, if you two, Grant and Tom, if you two were to have a new buddy series television show,
well,
what do you think would be the base of that show?
Go ahead.
No, you take this.
All right. Well, there'd be a couple of idiots.
Yep.
Right? So far, so good. Stop me when I
Yeah.
get it
So
wrong.
far, so good.
Feels right. Yeah.
Who are the most inept bank robbers in history, right?
Yeah.
And they would try and knock off a bank without guns, and they would get caught, and they'd get tossed in the clink and the slammer in the joint, and where they would be mistaken for the 2 most notorious, best safecrackers in history, freed by the mob to go do their dirty work without realizing that these guys are super, super, super idiots. And then it would be just a really fun, great buddy thing called Bad Heist. That's just off the top of my head.
You should write that.
I think I might.
You should write that.
Thank you. Bad Heist, anyone? Okay, thank you.
With the show having time travel,
You weren't ready for that, were you? You're
I
like,
was
holy
not.
crap. No.
Yeah,
He had a whole pitch ready.
Should have cleared that for you beforehand. But anyway, thank you. Thanks for your tolerance.
with time travel being a theme of the show, and I'm going to ask you. There's a lot of time travel shows and movies. I'm going to ask you your favorite method of time travel, whether it's TARDIS, DeLorean. What is your favorite? Hot tub.
I don't know if it's, this isn't necessarily method, but I thought you were going to ask something different like favorite time travel movie or
Okay.
and the thing that just popped into my head, and I hadn't thought of it in a while, but I've seen this movie like 3 times and I love it, is Looper. And I feel like it doesn't get enough love. Like I feel like that's a really good movie.
Yes.
And it's like a really interesting form of time travel too, for an interesting reason. Have you seen that, right? Yeah, I love that movie. I don't know, but I think Super Speed is my favorite version of time travel. So, like,
If my calculations are correct, by the time this baby hits 88 miles an hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. He's like, yeah. Yeah, thank you. The great Christopher Lloyd.
That was amazing.
he does it all the time. So
All right.
I once had to do it before Christopher Lloyd after making the set swear that they would not tell Christopher Lloyd that I did a Christopher Lloyd impression. And they totally, outed me and said to Chris that I did it. And I had to do it in front of him. And he goes, that's pretty good.
I feel like if there was going to be a Back to the Future 4, I would think I'm looking at the cast right here.
There's a lot of pictures right now. Marty, yeah, that's great. Great stuff. We're getting sued right now.
I'm going to quit talking now. We're going to go to our fans.
Cool,
Want to answer
cool.
some of our questions from our fans. Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, right here. Hey, how y'all doing? Thank you for being here. My name is Brian Lewis. I am in high school. I ran track 9th through 12th, and I was a all-state and all-conference track athlete. 4x1, 4x2, 200, and 100.
Wow.
Before my accident.
Yeah.
And I was a D1 track athlete at Winston-Salem State.
Wow.
Go Rams.
Go Rams.
My question to you is, I know what it feels like. The Flash is what inspired me to become a track athlete. And once I figured out I was fast, I knew I wanted to run track. My PR was 11 flat in the 100 and 23.3 in the 200. My question to y'all is, do y'all believe anyone will ever beat Usain Bolt's 9.58 in the 100? And he ran 27.8 miles per hour, which was almost 30 miles per hour. And I was nowhere near that. But do y'all think anyone will ever run 30 miles per hour or just break his record?
That's a great.
That's
That's a great question. That's
I don't know. I mean, I feel like you
first
could.
off, I thought you were going to ask if they were to race.
No. I'm just talking.
Yeah.
A human running almost 30 miles.
I mean,
an hour.
it sounds like you're probably more knowledgeable about the sport than us.
Yeah.
So I feel like you could probably answer the question better than us. What do you think it'll be beat someday?
I mean, it was in 2009.
Yeah.
And no one has broke it.
Yeah.
And the closest one to get to it was like 9.76.
Yeah.
So
I feel like athletes are also getting like more and more freakish every year.
Right,
So it
yeah.
feels possible, but who knows?
I
I
feel
mean,
like it would have to be someone probably 6'2"
yeah.
and above, because he's 6'4".
Yeah, he's a big guy.
And
Yeah.
has long legs.
Yeah.
So, and he wasn't even, most of the time he would let off the gas.
Yeah.
Like
So there's no question how fast he really could have.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, that's a great question. But who do you think would win out of you two?
I always say Tom in his prime, but now he's old, so probably me.
You got to really love a guy, right? You got to really love a
man.
guy. Thank you. Thanks for your question.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hello.
Tom. Hey, Graham. My name's Marika. I got a question for both of you.
Yeah.
Tom, do you think that the Reverse Flash is faster than the Flash?
I don't think. I know he is. And one day I'll prove it in the reboot. Flash reboot. Go ahead.
No,
Oh.
he's not. No.
And for Grant, in the musical episode
Yeah.
of The Flash, y'all sing Super Friends.
Yep.
Do you sing that?
Oh, don't put me on the spot.
Go.
I don't know. I
That's
don't.
the best song.
I never sing when I'm asked to sing.
He
ever.
doesn't.
This is a lifelong refusal of mine. I say no always.
Because he's also been talking to y'all for like 8 hours straight.
That's not why. I just am
he's-
embarrassed.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't-
embarrassed.
Even if
I was
my
trying to
mom
cover
asks
for
me
your
to sing, I
embarrassment.
say no.
Trying to help you
It's
out.
okay. I have no shame in my embarrassment.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Would you do more episodes of The Flash if they were in musicals?
I don't know about episodes, but I mean, we would love to revisit the characters someday for sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
you're
you.
welcome. Yeah.
Hi, what's your name?
Ethan,
Hi, Ethan.
I might just say thank you for a great 10 years. And that your show has gotten me through my last year of middle school, through high school, and I thank you.
Yeah.
Really.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Thank you.
My question for Tom is, what was the difficult part of playing all those different versions of Harrison Wells?
I think the question is better aimed at Grant.
Yeah. The difficult part was just being on set with him while he was.
It's really true. The worst part of it was these poor guys. These poor guys I'm sharing this set with have to like listen to all this. You know, I walk in and invent a guy, and Grant would be like, ah. Like the
You're
drums.
just bracing for a full season of
Oh
it.
yeah, yeah. You're just like, oh no, really? The coffee doesn't affect me at all. He's so fast, like that guy. Like, or I would walk in when I did whatever the guy was with the bandoliers, and Grant always loved my stuff, and he would just take it. He would like between takes, I'd be like, "Where's my?" And Grant would be wearing it because it looks so good.
Yeah, it did.
And for Grant, if you ever get a call from James Gunn, what would be the one DC character you would have a scene with besides Superman?
Have a scene with?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess Reverse Flash. That'd be like, yeah.
Could you hear what I said off mic? Did you hear that? What I said? No, good. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
James Gunn, we would love to do Reverse Flash.
Thank you so much, Ethan.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi. Oh my God. My name is Brooke. I am extremely new to the DC fandom. I actually started like 3.5 months ago, maybe.
Yeah, cool.
I just got a job at a comic store, and I have a question for you specifically, but for you both. My whole life I've struggled with ADHD, and it's been really, really hard to accept ever since I was really, really little. Now going through my last 2 years of high school, the struggles of that, it's coming back a lot. Flash was one of the first comics I picked up, and I think I might have cried reading the second issue I picked up just because it felt so real. My question would be, which thank you, but my question would be, what is your favorite message that the Flash gives?
It's a great question, Brooke.
I don't know. It's not necessarily from the Flash. It was his mom. One of the earliest books I read, comic books I read when I was prepping for it, was something that meant a lot to me while I was kind of embarking on my journey with it, because I still have imposter syndrome, and I really had it when I was starting out on the Flash, where I to this day don't really understand how I got the opportunity to play the character. And I felt really lucky. And there was it's a very common saying, but his mom said to him that luck is just when, preparation meets opportunity. And that was something I had to remind myself all the time. And then that's something the Flash had to face all the time with his self-doubt, was believing that he could handle these things that were put in front of him. And it was something I had to remind myself over the 9 years of playing the character, was I wasn't just lucky. I work hard, and I was in the right place at the right time, and it was meant to be. So,
That's a great way of putting it. But also, the preparation is so much, right? And I think the fact that you, as the star of the show, were humble about it it helped make the show. Because in the show, you'll see there's two ways of playing like a hero. You can play a hero that knows the ending, or you can play a hero that is worried and scared and still does it, which to me is more heroic, and that's what Grant embodied.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Blake.
Hi, Blake.
My question is kind of to both of you, but first off, all right, rest in peace, H.R. Wells. That's first and foremost.
I mean,
Come on, come on.
Thank you.
But my question to both of you is, Tommy played various versions of Wells, and I'm wondering, for both of you, how did you get into character and play the different Wells differently, and how did you react to them separately?
You know, I get a lot of people come up and we talk about it, are like, whoa, how did, you know, like I get a lot of, I don't know what the right word is, maybe credit for it, which I don't deserve. Like I honestly feel like that was an opportunity and a privilege, and if you're fortunate enough to be in a long-running show, almost always you're not playing, 10 characters, right? So that challenge was awesome, and I was grateful for it. I did not find that, to me, they're all like HR and Sherlock, and they're all Harry. They're all just right there, And so accessing, like Grant will back me up. I think once you have the character, you can access it as anytime you want. So it's just having a question of having a quiver of 5 or 6 as opposed to 1 or 2.
yeah, and for me, I mean, that's the easiest part of acting. Like, you don't need to do any preparation to react to something. You just kind of come in, and I get to just sit and watch whatever he's going to do and roll with it. And that's because you never know what you're going to get. And for me, that's the most fun part of acting, is being across from somebody where you have no idea what's going to happen next, and you just have to listen to them and watch them and respond to them.
And largely the fact that most of them were annoying was helpful to me. And
Yeah.
also, like, a number of them hated each other was also cool, So, yeah, there was a lot of negativity in a good way.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Nathan.
Hi, Nathan.
Hey, Nathan.
I do art, and because of that, I look at costume designs a lot of the time, so that way I can use them as reference. And I was wondering, what's your favorite costume that you've worn on the set of The Flash? It could be a super suit, it could be casual wear,
Man, that's a good question.
That is a good
I
question.
mean, one of the first, I don't know if it's necessarily like my favorite thing I wore, but it was fun to wear because it was so different, and I really liked playing this version of the character. But when we did Earth 2, and I had the glasses and the bow tie, and we parted my hair to the opposite side, which was revolutionary. I mean, and that was fun because it was just
Clark
like
Kent, Superman.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, totally different guy.
Yeah.
Really disappeared into that role. That one was fun because it was just like different, but it was like the same guy, but like just like turned up a notch, and and dressed very differently, obviously, and that was fun.
There were so many characters, and so I was at the, I benefited from our costume designer, Kate Main, was just so, such an artist, you know what I mean? And so I would come up, like, for example, I think it was Sherlock. I was like, kind of like, it's like Tom Waits, but the clothes is like a little more form-fitting. And she's like, got it. And then you'd show up, and there'd be like, just so much further than what you'd imagine. She'd gone so much further and given you choices and stuff, and that was always thrilling. I love that part of it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hi, what's your name?
My name's Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
I like to start by saying apologies for not having my Zoom cosplay today. Its time had come.
Yeah, no, I agree. You're the guy that has the really pretty eyes that I saw yesterday.
Thank you.
Yeah. He does. They're like piercing.
I don't doubt it.
They are.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, I see it now. But I can't tell if I'm just being like,
There's no camera. No.
no camera on you?
Trust
Oh.
me. He has beautiful
I
eyes.
trust you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good night. No, go.
Okay, so my question is, in episode 100, when I think
What's
you
that one?
directed that too.
Oh no, I really forgot.
Our 100th episode.
Got it.
Do you know what happened to Zoom in episode 100 when the time race caught him?
I don't even remember the episode genuinely. Is it you directed that one? I feel like you can answer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Thanks. Yes.
Are you asking what actually happened, like what happened, or?
Because I just like if they caught him that early, like the rest of the show would not happen.
If you're getting into timeline stuff, I would just be focusing on the page, and they're like, they get him, that's good, and then Grant can go get Savatar and get his stuff and come back and save the world. That's, sort of my...
I don't remember the episode.
It was a great episode. It was our best episode. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Hey, I'm Jess.
Hey.
Hi, Jess.
Thanks for being here. Also, Superman. I love him too.
Yeah, it's great.
Love that tattoo. My question is, all right, if you could go back in time to the moment you guys decided you wanted to go into entertainment, without any interruptions to the timeline, what advice would you give yourself, or what glimpse into the future would you give yourself?
Oh, I wouldn't. I mean, maybe advice, but I feel it's so cheesy, but it's true. It's like it all unfolds the way it's supposed to unfold. And there's things that maybe I even now wish would have happened differently, or wish were going differently in this moment. But it's like it all happens the way it's supposed to happen. Maybe that's something I learned from Flash. Don't go back and change the past. But you know, I think. But like I mean, I wish I could tell myself now, and for sure, I wish I could tell my younger self to, don't worry so much. That it's for the very reason I just said. Like it's gonna happen the way it's supposed to happen. And there's a great. I'm gonna butcher it, so I won't actually try to recreate it. But there's a great Michael J. Fox quote that's like, don't worry too much about the worst case scenario, because it's probably not going to happen. And if it does happen, then you've lived it twice. And I try to live by that because I'm really bad at reminding myself that. So I don't know. I didn't answer your question, but that's, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi,
Hello, what's your name?
my name is RJ.
Hi.
Hey, man.
So for my question for both of you is there any Flash storylines that you either wish the show touched upon or maybe expanded upon in the show that maybe you just didn't have enough time to do?
Well, we had so much time, so I mean,
We had a decade. I mean, I think, I don't speak for you, but like Crisis, I felt like could have been expanded. Like I felt like Crisis, that was such a big part of like, my understanding anyway, was such a big part of the Flash universe. It was like we could have like delved a little bit
yeah, and
more.
Flashpoint was like an
Flashpoint.
episode. Like that could have been a season, I think. And then just what little, like people say this to me and I always agree with them. And that spoiler alert if you haven't seen all of it, but when we revealed who Savatar was, I wish I could have spent more time like in that makeup and exploring like that version of him, and spent more time as that character instead of like in the suit so much,
But largely no regrets.
No, yeah. No, totally.
Thank you both. Love you both.
Thank you. Hi.
Hey, Grant and Tom. My name's Watson.
Hi, Watson.
Everyone always asks who's faster. It's kind of a two-part question, one by the characters and one by both of you as actors. Which of you is more arrogant?
Arrogant?
Arrogant. For the characters, it's arrogant of their speed.
Oh, okay.
Me.
Yeah, you.
Across the board, feels like.
Yeah,
more arrogant.
out of character too, probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like arrogant is like, you know how they do the thing where like, passing, running, check, quarterbacking, that kind of thing?
Yeah.
The arrogant box is like check.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so me.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Eddie.
Hi, Eddie.
I was just wanting to know which crossover was y'all's favorite.
I feel like my answer changes every time I answer this.
Yeah,
But
I've been here sitting beside you every time it's different, so I can't wait to
well,
hear
there's
what
like
you
different
say
things
now.
for different reasons. Like I like how the very, very first one, Flash vs. Arrow, because it was very contained and it was the first time we did one, and they got so big, and it was cool how they got big. The logistics of actually making those was kind of a nightmare. So they were cool as a finished product, but they were really tough to make. And then you always hate this answer because you're bitter, but the musical episode, which he was left out of. Yeah, I mean that one was just like not. It was like a different experience entirely, and it was fun and different. And let's zoom in on Tom. He was left out of that episode, and Tom has been on Broadway, and so he is
multiple times. So let's not have him sing. Anyway, I'm not bitter.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, my name's Dorian. So I've been meaning to ask, specifically Grant, also the Flash, this question for about the past 8 years. Why didn't you just tell Patty?
Yeah, that's a good question. Because he loved telling everybody else.
He told literally everybody else.
Yeah.
On accident, on purpose. twice on Sunday.
Maybe he was just looking for a way out. I don't know.
She had it solved already. She figured it out before everybody else figured it out.
I don't know. That's a good question.
It's a great question.
I guess we'll never know.
Hi, my name is Ayana. My question would be Harrison Wells. He's the hero, anti-hero, and the villain.
What?
He was all three of them.
Stay with us. Stay with us. Stay with us.
So I just wanted to know which.
He's just learning this now. He's like, wait, I saw it a whole different way for a decade. Harrison Wells is clearly the hero, but go ahead.
Going. Yeah.
I'm just wondering which Harrison Wells was the hardest to play, to act as act against in the whole of the series.
I mean, thank you for your question. That's great. Like they were all. I don't think any of them I would call as characters that you'd create, and so they all had. I liked kind of playing all of them. It's a politically correct answer, but it's also true. The one that I was playing that day, I was grateful to be playing. I didn't play HR and wish I was playing Nash. I didn't play Sherlock and wish I was playing Nash. So I was just grateful to be playing them. I found it enjoyable, as much or as annoying as it was for others. It was for me. It was a privilege.
All right, so I know we still got a long line. We have about 15 minutes left. We're going to try to get through as many as possible. Hello.
Hi. I was wondering, what's the best acting advice that you guys have been given?
For me, it's just like be true to yourself because you're the only one that can bring yourself to the table. So it's easy to feel like, let me try to be like this actor, let me try to be like that actor, but your secret weapon is you. So there's no point in trying to be like anyone else. Just be yourself.
I think that I'll just expand on that. I think that's something that's not giving it enough credence is that if you're feeling the emotion while you're acting, if you're genuinely feeling it, something ephemeral will translate to the screen. You won't know. Watch the shows that you like or the actors that you genuinely like and you think they're really talented. A lot of times, it's supposed to be a crying scene. They're not crying, but there's something going on. Like they're having a genuine feeling. And like sometimes you try and do what the script says. Oh, the script says I'm screaming or crying or whatever. It's like the emotion that you feel, if it's not like overt and out there, but it's true, that is, I think, the most important thing I could say. Do not go against the truth that you're feeling while you're performing.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Hi.
Hi. My name's Peyton. I've been binge watching this series for less than a week. I'm already on season 3.
That's impressive. No sleep.
So I've seen a whole bunch of character development between the two of you. How do you think being on the set has helped with it? Just developing your character.
I think the interesting thing about TV is you don't know where it's going to go, especially when it's something like this that goes for 9 years. But at the beginning of the season, you often knew more than I knew about where it was going to go by the end of any given season. Like, I never knew where the season was going because I didn't really ask. So I would find out as I'd get the scripts. And that can be a challenge, but part of what's nice about it is you just kind of, I grew as a person as I grew the character. So it was just kind of very organic, natural process, the character development. You're not kind of thinking like, okay, I'm here now, but I want to be at this point by the end of the season. You kind of just like go on the ride that the writers create for you, and then you find details for yourself of how to bring it to life and make it work for yourself.
I also have something for you guys.
Okay. Oh, you physically have something for us. Okay.
Oh, great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's an
That's very
autographed
sweet of you.
Grant Gustin card. I'm joking. It's
I'll
not.
sign that for you later.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You see this, by the way? That's pretty cool.
Hi, what's your
Who's
name?
up?
Hi, I'm Angel.
Hi, Angel.
In the Flash, on screen, y'all are kind of opposites, two sides of one coin in a way. In person, offset, do y'all find yourselves to be more similar or more opposite?
Kind of neither.
Good question.
I feel like we have a lot in common, which is why we're such good friends. What are you doing?
Shut your mouth. Shut up and answer the question while I do this. You're covering for me.
But like any, I feel like good relationship, like we have really different qualities too. That what are you doing?
Shut up and answer the question. My God. I like the thing of you and Mia. Oh, what could happen? That's how I lost my first wife. Wait, what? Hello. You're gonna like this when you have it.
Is this you're taking a picture of me or of them?
Of you.
All right.
Of you. See, Gustin. I
So,
like the thing where it says, keep talking.
Obviously, we have kind of different energies and wavelengths at times. He's taking a picture of himself. He's not. Okay, now it's of you. Now it's of you.
Thank you.
I mean,
you're not covering very well
I
at
feel
all.
like, I feel
I'm
like
pretty sure this answered
yeah,
that
I was gonna say, I feel
question.
like we demonstrated the dynamic.
That was a demonstration of what our energies are. He's gonna sit, and I'm gonna hit the dance floor.
That's true. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey.
Hi.
My name is Carl with my wife Skylar. She's just here for support.
Shout out.
My question for both you guys is, if you guys were offered a contract by James Gunn to reprise the role of Flash and Reverse Flash, respectively, how long will you guys say you guys are willing to commit to the role?
Oh, I mean, I don't.
James, this is a situation where, imagine there's cards. We have none. We have no cards, James. You have all of the cards. And you tell us how long, and we'll sign on.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
So I have a question for Grant. So how does it feel to be working with Stephen Allen and Melissa Benoist? I'm sorry if I butchered her
You're
last
fine.
name. If she's
Yeah.
watching
You
this.
butchered Stefan.
It was Steven.
The one you butchered is the first one.
Oh.
You were close on Benoist.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how does it feel working with those?
Yeah, no, it was fun. I mean, Melissa and I had known each other from Glee, and then yeah.
Okay.
But then
Has
actually,
anyone heard of Glee?
yeah. I don't think we actually ever worked together in Glee, though. We had just, our paths had crossed, and then her now husband, who she met on Supergirl, has been one of my best friends since college, since I was 18. So Chris Wood, so there was an established dynamic there, which was really fun. And then Steven and I, it was always fun because, like our characters, the two of us are really different, and it was always a fun dynamic to kind of ping pong off of each other. So yeah, getting the three of us together was always a really good time because we all have pretty different sensibilities, but we also worked really well together. So it was always fun.
Okay, thank you. And Tom, thank you for correcting me on the
Yeah, I just like to call people out in front of other people. Remember, see arrogant above.
All right.
Hello.
Hi.
My name is Jacob, and my question is for Grant. I'm a big Glee fan, and your rendition of Smooth Criminal changed lives.
How great, right?
But I'm curious about the Mint Mobile ad. How did that come about? Did Ryan Reynolds reach out to you? And,
As far as I know, yeah. So it was kind of random. I mean, he's always developing different fun ideas, it sounds like. And from my understanding, what he told me was someone on his team brought it up just because it was in the zeitgeist of I don't know. It just, they thought it'd be fun to put the two of us together. And then he was just kind of riffing, making stuff up on set. And I think that's when we had the tagline of yeah, you'll always be my Hal. That was his idea. And he wanted me to kind of burn him at the end with the Hal. Yeah.
No, thank you. Y'all changed lives. Thank you.
No, thanks,
Thank
man.
you. Hi.
Hi, my name is Vibo, and my question for both of you guys is, besides your respective superheroes, what comic book characters would y'all play?
Have we played?
Would y'all play?
There's a Ultimate Spider-Man with where he's like a dad and he has the beard, and I think that'd be fun for me. I've always loved Spider-Man, and it feels like a Spider-Man I haven't aged out of yet. So
You could totally do it. I haven't aged out of anything either, so that's nice.
No, you're so young.
Laughter. Pandering laughter. There was just something from How to Train Your Dragon that I guess there was a thing on these younger kids showed me that on the internet saying you should play this villain guy from How to Train Your Dragon. I was like, oh, I would love to. Like, I guess they're gonna make a couple more movies, so maybe that one.
That's not a comic book.
Oh. You see what I'm doing, but you have to be like just a jerk about it. I'm like trying to get us some damn jobs.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, what's your name?
Howdy, my name is Isaac. I was wondering, what was it like playing Savatar and getting to be the bad guy after being the hero for so long?
Yeah, no, it was fun. I mean, that's like I was saying earlier. I wish we could have explored more, because most of the time I wasn't playing Savatar. There was like a giant guy in like a big old suit, and there was only a handful of scenes where it was me with what we called pizza face. So it was fun. I don't even think I knew the whole time we were doing Savatar that I was Savatar. Like, that's how little I would know.
No, everyone else knew, but you were unaware.
Like,
I was directing him in that one, the Savatar one.
Because there was no reason for me to know. Like, with like,
You're like, I got to get a flight, man.
I'm in this. No, I just mean like he's in a suit where it's not like I had to. I wasn't playing anything. I wasn't playing both, and Barry didn't know, so there was no reason for me to know until there was a reveal and I found out, and I was like, oh shit.
Season 3, he came up to me and goes, Barry Allen and the Flash, same. True story.
Yeah.
I'm like, what an idiot.
I wasn't sure if you
what
knew.
What an idiot. No, I knew.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you so much.
I didn't know.
All right, so we got about 5 minutes left. Lightning round.
Hello, my name is Kevin. I've been watching CW The Flash way back when I was like a freshman in high school. Really helped me get into DC Comics. My question for you, for Grant and Tom, for Grant. Who do you think was scarier, Zoom or the Reverse Flash? And Tom, do you think you're scarier than Zoom?
I'll say Zoom, and we can hear why
What?
Tom thinks I'm wrong.
No,
Zoom broke my back, dragged me through town, stabbed me through, like, I mean... Tell us why I'm wrong.
Because the Reverse Flash is the arch enemy. And he's the scariest
I
villain.
feel like you're proving my point.
Yeah, I like that. So you want, just to be clear, you're like, Teddy Sears. you're like, that's more scary. Teddy is milk. We love Teddy. And Teddy played Zoom, and Teddy is like fantastic.
Sweetest man.
Sweetest human being, maybe on the planet. Anyway, I don't need to talk about Reverse Flash. Reverse Flash speaks for Reverse Flash.
Thank you.
Yeah, Teddy.
Hi, what's your name?
Hey, my name's Daniel. This
Daniel.
is not my question, it's my friend's, and I promised I'd record it, so trying to check that. What was it like working with Danielle Panabaker?
How's your friend doing?
Being annoying is
Yeah, sure. Your friend's like, hey, get up there in front of a couple thousand people.
Where is your friend?
And just like
she's at the
basically...
John DiMaggio Q&A.
Hold on.
Oh, really?
Wow.
And wants you to ask about Panabaker?
Wow.
You got Grant on stage.
She's not here, and she's asking about someone else that's not here.
This feels like a giant L to me, I gotta say.
I don't disagree.
No, and I apologize. I mean, I feel sorry for you for having to carry the buckets. This is not right. Sorry. Here's the thing about Panabaker. I'm not going to talk about Panabaker.
Me neither.
Me neither.
No, she was great. I mean,
you can show up in person, friend.
Sydney, her name's Sydney.
I'm not even going to say that. You say that. Sid's not here, so.
Do you have a question yourself? That's not Sydney's question. That you can film and show Sydney.
And by the way, everybody in line, everyone in line right now is like, "Come on!"
Yeah, I don't want to be that guy that holds the lightning round.
You're awesome. Thank
thanks,
you.
dude.
Hi.
Hello, my name is Corinne, and I had a question for both of you, but someone asked my one for you, Tom. Sorry.
No problem.
But Grant, I really enjoyed your movie Rescued by Ruby. I know it's not like one of the most popular ones ever, but I loved your portrayal of someone, like a person who has ADHD, because I feel like that is something that is not well shown in like film in general. And I just wanted to ask, do you have any advice for people, especially like aspiring actors who have ADHD, how you like got through that, or if you have any advice for them?
Yeah, well, I don't think I personally have ADHD. Maybe I do. I don't know. I mean, I've always had pretty significant anxiety that I've battled with at times. And no, I mean, I wish I had great advice to give because I want good advice for myself. But I mean, I just try to, as best as I can, stay present. I mean, I kind of touched on it earlier, where I can be a warrior.
Both.
And I think, you know, what spins me out the most is not just kind of being where I am. So just trying to stay present and focus on what's actually in front of me, because it's the only thing that's currently taking place, and it's going to pass you by. So you might as well focus on it. Yeah.
Well said.
Thank you.
All right, I think we have time for one last question. Hold on.
No pressure.
No pressure. Go ahead. What's your name?
I'm Morgan. That's a lot of pressure. I was just gonna ask both of you, what is your favorite line you said or scene you did while on The Flash?
Probably We Are the Flash. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even think I ever said it. Did I say it?
I don't know.
What is it? I don't know. I can't remember a single line I said now.
Either can I.
Run, Barry, Run, probably for you.
I mean, that's
iconic.
A lot of people like it.
Yeah.
It's iconic. We did have this.
Lightning Gave Me Abs was a fun one, an early one.
We did have this thing, just like to turn your question into like a session ender. I would often say while we were doing the thing, is like, what's interesting is we won't remember this scene or this scene that's so important to us,
Right.
or that scene that's so important to us. What will really matter is, did we treat each other well? I said, when the show's over, it's over forever, it feels like. Even though when you're doing it, it seems like an eternity. But then when it's done forever. And what you take with you is, you know, the friendships and did you treat each other well? Which is like, when you think about it, a solid way to get through life. Are you treating people well?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's going to be our time. Any last words? We have 11 seconds left. Any last words for our folks here? Or that red dot right there speaks straight to James Gunn.
Please, come on, James. You can do it. We believe in you. We hold no cards. No cards. No
I'm
cards.
just going to smile and laugh.
GalaxyCon Raleigh, please give it up for our cast of The Flash. Before we go, we're going to take a giant stage selfie here. So if you guys want to gather up by the stage, not on the stage, but by the stage.